Hi, I'm sitting here with Totoya. Hi.
Hi, David.
We've become good friends over the last few days. We've spent a lot of time here in Bogota talking about chemsex. And
That's true.
because it was the conference, explain the conference for us.
Well, Psychotic Week is an event created for ATS, that is Acción Técnica Social. It's an NGO that works for drug politics in Colombia and Latin America. We invited David to talk about chemsex because we are worried about the situation of men that have sex with men that have been increasing the number of cases with AIDS and HIV. So also we would like you to know and understand the phenomenon of chemsex because we understand this is one of the reasons why this number has been increasing. And we don't have no one else better to invite to talk about it than Mr. David Stuart.
Thank you. And it was an amazing conference. And especially today, we've been sitting for a few hours. We've been talking less about HIV and just about gay men's well-being, just about how upsetting, how many gay men in Bogota are finding it difficult to enjoy sober sex, the same as many other gay men around the world. And sort of the chems make it a bit easier because it can be a bit complicated having sex as a gay man sometimes. And we were talking about how can we provide the right kind of support in Bogota. I actually asked Totoya where would she go if she were a 23-year-old boy who was using chems and wanted to get some help. And you were concerned because there wasn't anywhere perfect.
Yeah, I was telling David that we have some local government services that are directed for LGBT people, but they don't have like a specific knowledge about the use of drugs and chemsex practices, and also they sometimes are too complicated and they unmotivate people to continue on the processes, so we are losing time that could be a very value for continuing and being successful to help the people.
So we've spent the last few hours doing chemsex training, which is specifically for Totoya how to help someone make changes if they've identified that they want to do something about this and they're actually ready to make changes. That's a huge commitment, a huge responsibility, and they need some support in that case. So I've spent the last few hours training Totoya on how to do a chemsex care plan with some online help. It looks like this. It's a tool that helps Totoya, it helps me to do our job better. And it also helps guys at home who don't want to come in and talk to another person too, which is good. But Totoya has got some plans to make some links with some brilliant organizations here, LGBT organizations and other organizations, so that people can find her and get the help that they need. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Well, what I think is that we have taken enough time to check the tool because I understand is the result of 4 years of your work where you have been developing in 17 languages, what is pretty useful for places like Europe where there's people from everywhere in the world, but also is providing us the opportunity in Latin America to have it in Spanish, that is our main language, so everybody can have access and understand it, and if they have that, they could contact me to solve them the use of the tool. And it's a very prepaid thing. It's something that is not intrusive or including someone else in the way to use the tool. It's something very prepaid that I think is a very assertive way to understand the way these processes should be managed. And the reason why I would like to contact gay men and bisexual men and men that have sex with men organization is because I do understand that as a transgender woman, I need the support of leader pairs of gay men, bisexual men, and men that have sex with men, leader pairs, so they can let them know that this is going to be something safe, something private, something that is going to be respectful, and something that probably is going to be successful in their commitment without any responsibility, including like the government plays or including someone else's opinion. This is going to be about themselves, about the way they understand the risk they are having, and they understand the commitment they have with their own lives.
Beautifully put, and in English, I appreciate that. I have spent 4 days here, and I'm starting to shake because my hand's getting hot. Sorry about that. So I've spent a few days here, and I have my own vulnerabilities when I travel. And Totoya's a new friend, but a very close friend, and she's been very nurturing and supportive with me. That's why I know gay men in Bogota can trust her with that kind of sensitivity that we might need in that situation. So my hand is shaking so much, I'm going to have to sign off. But do you want to say in Spanish a summary of what we've just done? Just in Spanish, say.
For sure. Bueno, lo que hemos estado haciendo con David estos días es compartir, acercarnos como amigos y entender que somos pares, somos activistas, que estamos buscando el bienestar de los hombres gay, de los hombres bisexuales y de los hombres que tienen sexo con hombres y que usan drogas durante su práctica sexual. Eso a nivel internacional se entiende como chemsex, sexo químico, y sabemos que es una práctica de riesgo que ha incrementado el número de casos de VIH, el número de casos de SIDA y el número de casos de otras infecciones de transmisión sexual. Así que en aras de reducir estas cifras y en aras de brindarle a los hombres que tienen sexo con hombres, a los hombres gay, a los hombres bisexuales, una herramienta para evaluar sus consumos, hemos estado, yo he estado en un entrenamiento con David a través de su herramienta virtual, davidstuart.org, para poder brindarles a ellos una herramienta privada, sensible, respetuosa, que les permita hacer una primera evaluación y un seguimiento de su proceso para poder estar junto a ellos, brindarles un apoyo entre pares que les permita tener una mejor experiencia con un alto nivel de efectividad, porque es el trabajo que David ha venido desarrollando durante muchos años y que tiene muy buenos resultados a nivel mundial.
Gracias. Vinny?
It's the end.
Okay. Goodbye, everybody, and thank you for paying attention to this video.
Thank you so much.